Hi, thanks for being on the
Hi,
show. So he wrote this book on Watsu. Watsu is based on being in the water, floating and stretching one another.
It's short for water shiatsu. It's being used now in clinics all over the world for conditions that have been the result of prolonged periods of stress.
Really?
Like fibromyalgia is often defined as a condition when people stress has reached a level that they can't access their parasympathetic nervous system. Their sympathetic nervous system is the fight or flight one, which keeps them stressed like that. And we have people that have had fibromyalgia for years and have been suffering from it are now receiving relief because in an hour in the session, in the water, they're able to access their sympathetic nervous system and maybe get their first complete night of sleep afterwards.
You're kidding.
And it's being used a lot for chronic pain, for the same thing, because people come out of the pool saying it's the first time they've been without pain.
Wow.
And their first night they sleep, and it breaks a cycle that is chronic pain and stress like that.
And this is just after one session?
One session can start the process.
Watsu is fast becoming a trend in spa treatments.
Yes.
How available is it to people in the United States? In other words, where can you go to receive Watsu?
Well, we are training people all over the country now, and there are quite a few spas like this, but not all spas yet. A lot of them are starting their trainings now.
Right. So I also read that it's a form of physical therapy,
yes,
too.
Yeah, it's used in rehabilitation a lot. So our intention is to let the person move through whatever they need to move through. And water is a place where you can move through a lot of things because it's such a basic element.
Great, and also releases a lot of emotional pain that you've been
Yes.
holding in your body.
Yeah.
I was reading about that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to release those years and years of trauma, accident
Sure.
that you keep in your muscles.
Yeah.
Now, a Watsu pool is required to
Well, the ideal is temperature, that water that's skin temperature, around
Okay.
96 degrees.
Okay.
And a good depth for someone to be able to get a good base as they're standing and working, so, and enough space to move a person around.
Can we possibly do this in our swimming pools at home?
Well, they would need to be warmed up a bit, and there are people that are trying it with wetsuits, but it would be a shorter session.
Can we learn to do Watsu to each other from your book?
Yes, there's very simple exercises in there. We want everybody to experience that.